Dart is a programming language designed for client development, such as for the web and mobile apps. It is developed by Google and can also be used to build server and desktop applications. Now, let's head over to Dartpad so that we can learn some programming principles which we will be needing during making our apps. Also, remember that it's completely common to not understand all of the principles at once. You will get a strong grip on them after creating the apps in later modules. So I am gonna begin by explaining what classes are. Classes are used for wrapping data and functions, otherwise known as methods, into a single unit. They help us to organize the code for better use and readability. So let's start by typing the keyword class. Then give it a name. I am gonna call it even, as we are going to write a program to check if a number is even or not. Dart keywords are the reserved words that have a special meaning for the compiler. They cannot be used as variable names, class names, or function names. Inside the class we can put a method. A method is a block of code which only runs when it's called. You can pass data, known as parameters, into a method. Methods are basically used to perform certain actions, and they are also known as functions, as I mentioned earlier. They help us to reuse a piece of code instead of writing the code so many times. Let's say I want to print some text. So let me write the name of the function. The name could be anything, but I want to write something appropriate. Then add brackets. In curly brackets, we can write the code. Here, I'm just gonna code to print hello world. Now outside the brackets of the class, I am going to put the void main function. This function is compulsory as it is the entry point to the code. Over here, we have to create an object in order to use the class called even. So I am going to write the class name, that is even, then give the object a name. I'm simply gonna put obj here, but you can call it anything you want. Then let's place an equal sign followed by the class name and round brackets. Now let's say we want to run the function called print text. To do that, we just need to write obj dot, then the function name followed by brackets and semicolon. Let's run it. Wait a second. And you can observe that the hello world is printed on the console.